Hey, this is Phone Arena, and today we have the pleasure of introducing you the HTC Desire, which is an Android-powered smartphone with characteristics that are almost identical to those of the Nexus One. However, the main difference between the two handsets is that the Desire has the HTC Sense user interface. But more on that later. Let's first concentrate on the hardware of the device. We immediately noticed that this metal frame here around the display stays only on the front and does not go all the way through the back here like on the Nexus One and the HTC Legend. So here on the Desire we do not have this one-piece aluminium thing. On the overall, the Desire feels quite heavy and large, which is of course mainly due to the 3.7-inch touch-sensitive screen with resolution of 480 by 800 pixels, which manages of course to deliver great image quality, especially having in mind that it is AMOLED, which allows colors to be really saturated. The screen of course is capacitive and it supports multi-touch, so using it is very pleasant. Below the display we have these hardware keys which are mandatory at this point for Android. We have the home key, menu key, back and search, and you also have this trackpad which you will probably never use. So as a whole, the Desire is very well made, very solid, and it definitely leaves you an impression that you're dealing with high-tech gadgets here and not just an ordinary cell phone. And here we are with the interface of the HTC Desire. This is simply the Sense user interface on top of Android 2.1. Basically the idea behind Sense is that you have these 7 home screen pages on which you can deploy your widgets, shortcuts and directories. We really like that HTC has once again included its custom widgets, some of which are pretty large, but they provide a lot of functionality and they're easy to use. For example, we have FriendStream, which aggregates your updates from Twitter, Facebook and such services, and when you decide to click on a certain post, you get to this view where you can see a lot more information. It's the same with the calendar here. You see again it takes up a whole page, but it is very easy to create an event for a certain day. In contrast to what we saw in the Legend, we now see that the Desire supports live wallpapers. Here they are. They're practically animated wallpapers, which are sometimes even interactive, like this one here. As a whole, the handset is very snappy, although with live wallpapers you can experience just a bit slowdown. In the main menu, of course, you can find all your applications, and we have to say that the basic stuff like contacts, messaging organizer, all of these basic applications are of very high quality. We'll now take a look at the on-screen keyboards, which we can assure you are very easy to use on this large 3.7-inch screen. Here in portrait mode we have this full QWERTY keyboard, but you can also change this to a standard phone keypad or a compact QWERTY like in a BlackBerry Pearl. And here is the full landscape QWERTY keyboard, which has these really large keys. And here's how you type a text here. The web browser on the HTC Desire is really awesome. It has limited flash support, which will display most of the flash elements and will even play videos on certain sites, while on others it won't with this version of flash. Scrolling is very smooth and zooming can be done by double tapping, and of course also by utilizing multi-touch for fine zooming. And you can also see that the text automatically fits your screen width so that you can read it more easily. We really like the fact that the Desire plays HD videos. Here it is, the video, and it does it with a very good synchronization between video and audio. Unfortunately, it lacks DivX or XVID support, but there are rumors that the Desire will eventually get DivX support. The HTC Desire is one of the very best Android smartphones we have seen. It is a wonderful device to surf the web, and it also is pretty good when playing video files, although we would really like to see DivX and XVID support in the Desire as soon as possible. Its main disadvantage is its size, which of course cannot be avoided because of this large screen, but still, if you're seeking for a more compact device, we would recommend that you get the HTC Legend, which is way more compact and its construction is even better than the one of the Desire. Still, the Desire is a wonderful handset which will definitely appeal to all those users who enjoy the latest and greatest in the cell phone industry. If you like the HTC Desire, you can always get it from our partners at club.co.uk.